Yo, what is going on? It is Wednesday, October 15th, 2:33 p.m. And today I unfortunately took no trades even though I should have taken a trade, but let's get into it. So, this would have been the trade. It would have been an L, but I wish I could have taken it still because this is a good setup. I'm not upset. If I would have taken this trade, I would not have been upset whatsoever because this is a pretty solid setup. The reason I couldn't take this trade was because there was a lot going on at the JOB within this like specific time period of the trade. I'm gonna say like 9:35 to like 9:55, and that's exactly when this trade was. So I wasn't even able to. I I recognized that the inverse was taking place, but because I didn't have everything around my chart set up, like I didn't have the equal highs marked out, I didn't have my risk parameter set out, I didn't have this SMT marked out, I didn't take a look at how the 15-minute looked, how the 5-minute looked, was there a gap that was tagged in, was this, was that, all like those little things. I chose to just stay out of this trade and just watch it, like just see where it went, because I didn't have everything that I personally need around the trade to take it. And if I did, now looking back, now that I went over it, I for sure 100% would have taken this trade had I been, let's just call it like in the right space, I guess, like fully locked in. But unfortunately, with my current, dude, all right, is my mic on? My mic keeps fucking cutting out. That shit's annoying. Um, but yeah, so this is the trade. Let's go over this trade. So this is a SMT at the bottom. Where's ES? Where's ES? Hold on, let me pull up my OBS up here so I can make sure that my shit doesn't fucking cut out. Um, we had this internal SMT with ES looking to be bullish. As you can see, ES is really pumping up decently. So we had that internal SMT at the low. We have a 1-minute IFVG, which is this IFVG here. Like I said, I wanted to be taking more riskier setups that have a better risk to reward. A 2.23 risk to reward is solid. Yeah, we have that SMT. We have equal highs, a solid internal break even point, and then the target would have been, oh shit, why is it so far marked out? But this is Asia highs from yesterday / previous day high. So it's a good draw on liquidity. We have the SMT, we have the inverse, we have the equal highs, and we have a solid break even point with really decent displacement. Within 2 candles, I mean, I can't complain. And this was also a perfect close. If you take a look right here, it's like, I don't even think it's like half a tick. Yeah, half a tick of a close, bro. That's perfect. Like, that's a perfect close. I just unfortunately was not able to get on it, and as you can see, it just shit the bed down. And then, now the thing about today was, I want to say, like, today, if you're a disciplined trader, you ended up losing. If you're an undisciplined revenge trader, you ended up on top. It's not about the short-term wins, it's about the long-term success. So on a day like today, usually I would have taken this trade and just called it a day. I wouldn't have been seeking a re-entry. I wouldn't have been doing anything. Why? Because that is what discipline is. It's not about looking back, trying to get in on this, oh my gosh, we inverse again after we fucking resweep. Oh, let me get in, let me get in, let me get in. Boom, this one definitely would have been break even probably. Runs down again. And then this is the entry that ended up playing out, which I seen like Blake, Dodgy, they took it. But they also took both of these and took an L. So they lost twice and then went back up again, which kind of is confusing to me because at least like for PB, for an example, they preach just that one trade a day thing, and 3 trades isn't one, bro. You lost twice and you're still entering. That's not discipline. That's not what they preach. Like, it's weird. It's fucked up seeing like people who are so successful within this, and they're the ones that are on top, and they're the ones that are just gambling and pulling all bullshit and get away with it. Meanwhile, I'm here being disciplined, and yeah, still gotta show up to the job and all that shit, but it's whatever, bro. My time will come. It's not about that. Comparison is a thief of joy, remember that. But yeah, the re-entry down here, why I think that this re-entry isn't valid, if we take a look, we had just inversed the 15-minute below. Now, what you can say about this is that, oh, we tagged this lower 15-minute. However, I know that that's not something that I'm going to seek to take because we had inversed this 15-minute to the downside. So to me, inversing the 15-minute to the downside and London low being right here, I'm going to have full anticipation that we're going to end up just running this London low. I probably would have been looking for shorts off of this. I was looking for shorts off of this, to put it that way. But yeah, that was how today went. I unfortunately was not able to join this trade. I actually want to have been taking this trade. I'm not. It's sad that I couldn't take it. Like I'm more upset that I couldn't take it than if I would have been. I would have been fully fine taking this trade. This is B plus to A. It would I'd probably say B plus to A minus. If it would have been A if we were rejecting off of whether a 5 or a 15-minute gap to the downside. And the only reason why this one I'd say is like a B minus is because we had just inversed the 15 minute to the downside. And of course, we just watched all of these inverse fail. So this one would have been a B minus. This one probably would have just been a B. Nah, this one probably would have been a. If you don't take this, there's no reason you would take this before you take this. That makes no sense. So yeah, never mind. This should just yeah. So yeah, that was today, and then now we ended up just selling off pretty decently and recovering a bit of that. So I'm curious to see what we'll do because we took out a good amount of sell side. So yeah, curious to see how we move overnight and the rest of we have a little bit left of PM. Yeah, we have a little bit left of PM. Curious how we move overnight, and we'll be ready for tomorrow to see that. Also, I don't know if this shit is still shitty quality. I really don't know, and I'm sorry if it is. I really apologize if it is. I don't get why it's recording so shitty. That shit's really fucking annoying. But yeah, today just an unfortunate situation as far as the job goes, and that's a part of it. That's a part of my journey at the moment. So it's not anything to be mad at. It's not anything to be ashamed of. It's my journey. So yeah, just gonna look to continue to follow those goals that I had put forth of just being a little more risk on. It's evals. Also, let me show you something real quick. Let me see if it's still loaded up. Shout out to my funded futures. Where's it at? Look at this. I sniped a core account for look how much. Look how much. $0, nigga. Sniped that at fucking $0. But yeah, so now I gotta go buy TradingView and I gotta get my TradingView shit set up. I'm also trying to see if I can get my Bullnox accounts moved over to NinjaTrader or TraderVase so I can buy Replicanto and have it all set up, because if not, I'm gonna be like clicking buttons back and forth. And I also want to buy a Top Step before that deal runs out and have like 5 accounts and then pass them all and then be fucking amazing, be fucking rich. All right, would that be 5 accounts? Excuse me. Yeah, that'd be 5 accounts to be fucking rich. Yeah, that'd be the come up, bro. Imagine that shit, bro. It's coming soon, bro. By the end of the year, I'm gonna definitely have 3 to 5 accounts. I know it. I definitely want to see if I can get these 2 accounts. I mean, this one's 1,200, so we need 1,800 more. And then we have that's the leader one, yeah. Then we have this one, which needs 2,100 more. So what's that? Say 2 to 3 trades, 2 to 3 good trades. This definitely should have been one. Like this trade should have played out, but this is the unfortunate one that did play out, which is kind of ass if you ask me. So yeah. Also, I still haven't been on my funded active. I'm negative 191. Negative 191 on my funded, which is one trade and half a trade to get back. It's okay. Price is seeming to clear up a little bit more now. So I'm willing to, I want to see how the rest of this week goes just to make sure that this isn't just a 3-day fluke. But it seems as though price is moving more with purpose. Price action isn't being as shitty and as undeliberate as it was before, because before it just wasn't making sense. It just wasn't making no fucking sense. So, yeah, probably going to be moved back onto my funded account, like move my personal self back onto my funded account and be more willing to take those A minus, B plus, A minus, A plus setups that I had talked about. But yeah, as far as the rest of the week goes, just want to continue to follow that goal. Like, again, this isn't a trade that I see myself usually taking, but now that the way that I've been talking about it, this is the trade that I want to take. Like, these are trades that I would have taken even yesterday. Actually, also yesterday, let me see if I can go back to it in time. Remember how I said like this was like NWOG fill? It actually wasn't. NWOG fill would have been all the way down here. This is NWOG fill. We still technically haven't filled that NWOG. So an unfortunate event led for my success, which I'm not the proudest of because I want this shit to be pure. I'm not too fond of, a little slip up. That was like a gamble, essentially. Like, But it's weird because I've seen a lot of other people have it marked out as that. So you never know, So yeah, but 9 minutes in, that's about all I really got for today. Catch you tomorrow. You guys know my goals that I have set. Well, not you guys, Nick. You know the goals you have set for yourself. Continue to follow those. You have been following them pretty decently these last 2 days. 3 days even. 3 days. It just if I would have seen that tap on that first day, man. But yeah, been following it pretty well. Been reading the markets a little bit better, but a little bit differently, but a bit more discretionarily. Hello, hello. All right. Like my mic keeps cutting out for no reason. It's annoying as hell. It still shows that it's on, but I have to unplug it and replug it. It's dumb as hell. So yeah, I mean, let me just try to finish this before it unplugs again. I know my goals. I'm gonna continue to work towards them. So peace, love, positivity. Stay blessed. I will catch you mañana.